Hello everyone, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus, where we're still going for those dailies. We're very close. We need to go here. Always forget what it is, but here it is. I don't know what this is. I guess it's Blue Baby, a regular one. So let's just jump in. Excited to play. I haven't been streaming at all recently. Oh, it's yeah, it is Blue Baby. I have this. Okay, we like that. I didn't know you could start daily runs with items. What's up with that? I had no idea. It should be easy, no? This is the best baby in the whole game, so... So yeah, I haven't been streaming at all. I played some Stardew Valley with friends on Wednesdays, and for a couple of weeks that was the only thing I streamed pretty much. So I'm getting back into it. I had a lot of things to do with work, family, all that stuff, but now I have more time, so I want to focus up on continuing the games I still need to finish. Because I really want to play games. I always want to play games, but especially now, after some time not playing. Farting every time you grab a coin, I don't know if it has any applicable use, unless you drop like coins in a boss fight or something. But it's definitely a weird daily. It is regular Blue Baby, but I started with 2 items. I think in the previous run I may have picked up Eden's Blessing, but I don't think Eden's Blessing applies to daily runs, does it? Because if it does, it's like unfair to other players, right? Because you can stack them as well. Like there would be some people who would just break a run and get like 10 Eden's Blessing and then start with 10 extra items then. I don't know how that works. I guess it's just a run, it is what it is. But I really thought daily runs were just a character and a seed, but I guess no, it's items as well. We need to get to Blue Baby too, so we need to kill ourselves. Not the way you think, just the other Blue Baby. So I don't see how this should be difficult. So far, although I used to think that some runs were really easy and some were not, I think we've either gotten really lucky or daily runs are just like easy in general. I don't know if they're meant to be, but we haven't really had any trouble, so I feel like they are. I can pick up another heart if I want to. Let's be on the lookout for health. We should do that as Blue Baby. And yeah, that's all. Just keep going and we'll see. I think the only update I have is I played some Super Meat Boy in some off time that I had, and there are times that I can't play but I can really stream, so I do play like games that I'm trying to go for the 100% and stuff like that, and Meat Boy is one of them. Is the only one I'm playing outside of what I'm streaming right now, and it's so much fun. I'm just having so much fun doing these achievements, of the Deathless achievements, trying to get every world without dying a single time, which is insane, but not as insane as it seems. Like it's like a big puzzle that you need to figure out, like a strategy to do things as consistently as possible, trying to find strategies. And I did them in a weird order. At some point I did Cotton Alley. That was the hardest one, I'm pretty sure, so far, right? Cotton Alley is the hardest world. I did the light world, so the regular one. And it took me a long time. And after I did that, I got a bunch more in relatively quick succession, which was really fun. Just figuring it out. I was forced to use different characters in the game, which is something that I didn't think was possible. Like Meat Boy is great, but there are some levels that are just made trivial with other characters, or that have certain mechanics that just make them better. After I got that, in almost a single day, I got like Missile Boy, which was Salt Factory, Dark World. That was really hard. And then after I got that, I did The End, Dark World, which is 5 levels, so it's easier, even though it's quite hard. And then The Rapture, which was kind of hard, but it was fun. And then Hell, Dark World, which I think was the easiest one of those. And the only thing left is Zombie Boy, which is Rapture Dark World, and then Girl Boy, which is Kanali Dark World. No, not Girl Boy, Impossible Boy. Girl Boy I already got. Impossible Boy, I'm still not sure it's possible, but it's the same thing I thought about most of the others. Like, it does really seem impossible at the beginning, but it just takes time. You need to die a bunch of times. I think I'm like at maybe 15k deaths in total, which is crazy. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I don't know. I think I've changed as a player. Like I used to. We don't have any. Wait. I'm thinking there wasn't a treasure room first floor, was there? So do we? Is this daily? Yeah, it's no treasures. I don't know. I didn't know that could happen. Okay, so it's not just a seed. It's just this one is like more like a challenge. Considering I have this baby and everything, if I can just get a little bit of damage, I should be fine to make it to Blue Baby. But it's definitely gonna be a challenge. Let's focus up. I didn't know Daily Lemons could be like that. Interesting. Let's just get health, I guess. Now we could get a really good Devil Deal as well, or we could go for Angels. Might be a better idea to just go straight for Angels, but I feel like they could just put a great item here. So let's just see what we do. Yeah, so I think I was gonna say that I think I've changed as a player. I used to tilt quite easily in games like Super Meat Boy or The Endless Nine, which is very similar. And at some point I changed. I think I realized, and I slowly changed my view on games, and it just doesn't really make sense to rage. I don't think I want any of this. There are better than things I have, but it's not like I want to give up Angels just for that, you know? Yep. I don't know if you would call Super Meat Boy a rage game, but I don't know. I feel like I've discovered I like those sorts of games. Great damage is what we want. Damage is gonna be great because it just makes our flies scarier and our tears better. So we don't really need any items, any specific items or tear effects or anything. We just have damage because we can just get more flies. Oh, come on. Yeah, so I think I used to rage a bunch. Nothing crazy, right? But I used to like feel really bad after a bad session playing whatever game. And I don't think that's great for your health, you know? And if you play games just for fun and you don't enjoy them, it's like... It sounds stupid, or maybe it sounds counterintuitive. Like, if you don't play games, maybe it sounds like it's impossible. But trust me, if you can really start to hate... I don't want to go there. You can really start to hate a game, or start to even, like, feel bad about, like, wasting your free time. That can really suck. But recently, when I replayed Super Meat Boy, I thought like, wow, this game is a lot of fun. Even just dying and figuring things out is like a cool exercise as a puzzle. And getting your heart rate up when you have a good run, things like that. I think it's super enjoyable. Not only afterwards, like not only getting the achievement and being like, cool, I did it. Just in general, just playing through the levels is fun. So even though I need to pick things up before I use my active, or use them on hearts. I think that turns it into a spider, so I should use that, I guess, with hearts. I never use this item, so I don't right now. There. So yeah. So talking about rage games, this whole Super Meat Boy thing inspired me to try some things. Like, I think I'll talk about this later, maybe at some point, because oh gosh, because one of the games I got recently on the summer sale was Getting Over It, which I never played, but I feel like I'm gonna like. in a really weird way. Maybe kind of similar to Meat Boy. And Meat Boy is like, there's not like you lose a bunch of progress if you lose, if you die. It's not that kind of rage game. But if you're going for a, wait, should I try to make money? Maybe I can get some money here. And... oh, hello. What does this one do? I guess you maybe get more soul hearts. We can try. I think getting that game. I was inspired by Super Meat Boy and another game I tried on the Steam Next Fest. I tried a bunch of demos. I want to talk about that later. So I think I'll make a list. Oh, hello. I'll probably make a list of the games I tried. Like half of them I didn't like, and the other half I liked. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to talk about that, I guess. Okay. Okay, we couldn't get the item, that's okay. I'm not even sure what it does, the birth certificate. Birth certificate, is that what it is? I forget. No, birthright, not birth certificate. Oh, my brain. When I don't use external item descriptions, I just lose everything. Cool. This is wonderful. So yeah, TLDR, I'm enjoying Super Meat Boy a bunch, and I'm gonna miss it when I'm done, if I'm ever done. I'm not sure Colin Alley Dark World is even possible with, I mean, it's not possible right now with my level of skill, but eventually I can get it. Like I wouldn't say I'm sure I can, because it's really insane as a challenge. Getting the 20s, like the 20 hardest levels in a game that's known for its difficulty is like quite insane. Cool. Let's just go. I'm wasting time, I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can get some practice in Rapture Dark World, which is gonna be insane as well, for sure. And then I'll see. Maybe in like 10 years I'll tell you I finally did it. Who knows? I think the ones that took me the most, I don't know how many hours they took me, but quite a few. And that one might just take, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 100 hours. Like, I'm not even joking. Maybe if I was a better player, like, if you're a better player of Meat Boy, it sounds insane. But I feel like it wouldn't be too crazy to think that you can sink in like more than 50, 60, 70 hours into trying to get Colin Alley without dying. Because the other thing you can't do in Colin Alley is change characters. It's only Bandage Girl. So yeah. But we're in Isaac now, and Isaac seems like the easiest game in the world after you play a bunch of Super Meat Boy. I didn't even see what was in the chest. Okay, another one of these. We got 3 already. That's damage. 2 damage, great. And a lot of speed. Great. Yeah, this is a chill run. It looked scary because it didn't have any treasure rooms, but it's hard. I guess if you're a beginner and you get dropped into this, it might be harder, but we definitely have tools to get a good run going. Should go shop, as always. So yeah, I think Super Meat Boy is on its way to becoming like one of my... It already is one of my favorite games. But it's like, it could almost become like my favorite game of all time. Like that's how much I enjoy it. I don't need the battery or anything. Cool. I really recommend it. I don't know if I recommend it to anyone. If you're really on your rage quit phase, maybe it's not for you. Or if you like mechanically challenging games, I think you can definitely give it a try. It's super cheap always, I think. It was even cheaper on the summer sale. Let's go. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Let me take this. No real reason to beat this guy, but... yeah, well, we can get another one. Maybe get Godhead later. Cool. I can't pick this up, so just take it as a spider. Cool. Interesting. Hello. Interesting to see that it had no treasure rooms, and it's like, okay, it's gonna be a hard one. Nope. Not even close. So we can probably speed through the rest. It's gonna be a short one, but that's okay. I haven't streamed in a while, as I said, so I want to build a bit of a backlog, as I had before. I'm almost out of it, out of video, so I want to do that. I want to play some Rogue Legacy later, some Dredge. We still need to continue with Bioshock Infinite. Maybe I'm playing too many games, considering how little I'm streaming. But right now, the ones I started already, at least, of course, I want to finish. I mean, technically, at some point I'll finish Isaac, but who knows when that day will come. Second file, so probably want to do a third one too. I mean, of course I want to do a third one. I'm just debating whether I want to do it here. I probably do. I feel like it can be a good experience, and it's the only game that I can really just talk about other stuff while I play it, because everything else I play has some sort of story or something I need to be focused on. But Isaac is just like being at home. Even though I'm playing a random daily with Blue Baby, which I never would choose to play. Okay, I could go shop, or I could just get out of here. No reason to have that, honestly, but okay. Oh, recently I saw, I talk about series as well, I saw Alice in Borderland, the whole thing. I mean, everything that's available now is going to be I think it's going to be another season soonish, maybe September 2025. And man, I have this thing with Japanese. I mean, I love Japan, I study Japanese and love anime and whatever. But I have a thing with live action Japanese stuff, which I think you will understand. I think it's a cultural thing about how they act, how they need to act, or like the directors and how things are done in that culture. But it's quite cringy. Many times it's like many people act like they are anime characters. And I think maybe that makes sense, and I understand it's a decision. Sometimes it's just hard to sit through if you're used to American series where people like act well, and if someone doesn't act well, that really stands out. I need to stop hugging people. Why am I doing that? I have a sacred heart. I can chill. I can sit back. Broken modem. Okay. Not like it's a good thing. It's just I got it recently. I mean, I'm going for it. That's what I mean. Is the item I'm trying to unlock. Wow. Definitely don't want to do this. Unless... nah. If it was like something insane, like if I had Chaos and it was Godhead, definitely I would go for it, but yeah. But yeah, Alice in Borderland has this thing. It's very anime-like. I haven't read the manga or anything, but I want to. And what I have with Japanese series is that I find the acting to be very cringy sometimes, but I still enjoy them very much. That happens a lot. Series and movies as well. I haven't seen that many, but I remember like watching the Death Note live actions. Oh, what happened? I didn't pause my game. Windows, hello? I remember watching Death Note, and the acting was... it just felt so trashy. Also, it was one of the first ones that I saw. I was like, what are they doing? And I was sad because it has like the manga ending. Like if you know about the Death Note manga and anime, the anime made a different ending. Not too different, but like one key thing is different. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And the movie got it just like the manga. They did it the same way, and that looks so much better. It was such a cool, powerful scene with music and acting and everything. I'm really sad. I was really sad that it was in the live action that I didn't like the acting on. I would have loved the anime to do that, but that's okay. It was still a good ending though in the anime. I don't know if there's anyone who hasn't seen Death Note at this point, but highly recommended. One of the best manga ever, in my opinion. A lighter. This just lights people up, right? And if now there's more of a chance. Well, not here. I guess it might not be the trinket I was thinking about. No one is on fire yet, but yeah. Well, Alice in Borderland is can be cringy at times, but it's a lot of fun. I'm a sucker for anything like Death Game, sort of put people in a weird alternate situation and see how they react. Even though some of the reactions are completely impossible to happen, like I feel like there is so many things that I think that make the series not great, but I still like it. And I realized, oh, that guy was on fire, so it actually is the case. I think many times I've realized with games, with series, with movies that I think this is probably true for most people, that the things I like the most are not even close to being the things that are the best, that I objectively think are the best, right? It didn't work. Oh, I guess these are part of the boss. Okay, yeah. Okay, give it to me. I'm ready. Okay, I like this. If I can stop taking damage, I'm gonna be a machine gun. Cool. Heart. And we're gone. Gonna be a quick one, even though I'm taking my time. So yeah, Alice in Borderland is like a alternate world death game thing. Yeah, I don't want to say too much. I just, if you're into Japanese, you want to listen to some Japanese and check out a cool concept and a great execution, I would say. I think the things I didn't like are just decisions that maybe I disagree with. But other than that, I think it's just great. It's a wonderful series. And I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected. It's on Netflix, by the way. If you have Netflix, that's where it is. Or if you can pirate it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. The only thing that I think might be like a huge blunder is that they're gonna make a third season, which with the ending as it was, I think that it should stop there. That should be it. But who knows? I mean, I'm not a filmmaker, so I don't know how to make or break a series, so I wouldn't know. If I see it and I don't like it, cool. But if I do, well, I'll move for it. I'm gonna see it, of course. Like, you know how there's people who say like, oh, this series is great until this point, so just watch up to here. I'm like, I'm just gonna see the whole thing and decide for myself, you know? Hello, guys. You like bombs? Well, this guy doesn't like bombs. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, really? I did kill the other guy. Okay. What am I doing, man? I need to keep the flame alive. So I need to not take damage. And with Sacred Heart I can just chill. And I do talk about the acting a lot, but I think in Alice in Borderland, like the main character, even though it has some very anime-like moments, the actor is so good. I really liked it. Some things are kind of cringe that I think are like very much because of direction decisions. But yeah, some characters are sort of insufferable, as in many other series. But there's a lot of likable personalities. And things you don't expect, and plot twists, and things that are wonderful. So I look forward to the third season. I tend to like it when series have like very marked differences between seasons. I'm losing health. Oh, why did I do that? I'm such a dumbass. I was talking about how I need more health, and I just made turn a heart into a spider. Anyway, yeah, because I'm not gonna talk much about Alice in Borderland, but it does have like a clear difference between the first one and the second one. It's like clear phases of this whole thing that happens. And then another one that has those marked differences is You. I'm watching You as well. I'll talk about it more when I'm done with it, I guess. But I'm on the 4th season now, and they're all so different. I feel like I'm worried that they're getting worse and worse. Like the first one is the best one, and the second is the second best, and the third is the third best. But we'll see. I'm enjoying it, although it does make me quite a bit uncomfortable. It's not a comfortable series, and I don't really mind like seeing blood or dead people or like violence or like depictions of like things that are like hard to see in general. But this main character is definitely makes me uncomfortable in many ways. Not only him, just everyone. It's in that sense, I think it's really good. Like it makes me uncomfortable in a good way. I don't think it's a mistake. It's like it's very much intended. But I'll see what I think after I'm done. Okay. The same thing with Alice in Borderland. Hopefully they finish it well, or they continue it well. We'll see. I don't like this. I think I can blow up with this, right? And I hate this. So cool. Cursed Tide, never pick it up. Just my advice. A lot of people like it. I guess there's some division in the community. I don't. I think I can't really play around it too well. I don't really know how to do it. Even though it's technically a stat up. Not a stat, but a DPS up. It's not like it's that easy to control. So I'd say stay clear of it. I'm doing 1 on health now. We're chilling, should be fine. We're in the final floor. Fine, dude. So yeah, after this we're just gonna need one more daily run. Maybe tomorrow I'll play it. I don't know what time the daily runs reset. I should check that. I don't know if it's region based. I think it's just a time in general. You can see how little I played daily runs. I knew nothing about them. I didn't even know you could get one with no treasure rooms. I had no idea. No reason to pick these up, but we're here. Probably just gonna go into the boss once I find it. Okay. And cool. Hello, me. I have 6.3 tier rate with Sacred Heart. Oh, come on. I lost it. Cool. There we go. Score 2,403rd. Okay. Yeah, I never get a good one. Time wasn't too terrible. I guess I could sort of speed through it since I was so broken. But yeah. Damage penalty. Wow, I took a bunch. Cool. Congrats to Senmo, who barely beat me by 1 point. It's never gonna happen again. Mark my words. Cool. So that is. Let me see if I have my streak there. 6, and that's the only 6 I played in this account. So clearly, I'm not someone who plays dailies. That's 6. I updated the thing there. once we do that, once we do the next one, we can try to look for a broken modem, which I think it's only shop. I'm not sure. I will do it soon. Next run, here it is, in 10 hours. And now it's like almost 9 p.m. So at 9 p.m. in my time, it's gonna be in 10 hours. Cool. Okay. So as long as I do it after 7 a.m. I never streamed that early, so cool. So see you next time on a daily run. We're gonna do one more, and then we're hopefully gonna find this elusive, not too elusive, hopefully, broken modem. We've seen it a couple times during these daily runs, so maybe it shows up a bunch. We'll see. I feel like it's not too terrible with shop items, so yeah. Anyway, have a good one. I'll see you very soon. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you playing some other game. Bye bye. Have a good one.